What? What? Listen. Why am I looking so smart? Oh, I have an appointment with you, obviously. Yeah. I'm talking to you. That's why I'm looking so smart. Yeah. So I also want to tell you that, something quite strange happened to me this week, right? So literally, I wasn't planning to do a video today, to be quite honest, right? Because I felt a little bit tired. I felt like, I've been working around the clock, but still a lot of things to achieve. But why is that? And then I realized, whoa, at the moment, maybe for one of the first time in my career as a renewables entrepreneur, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm a little bit overwhelmed because there's just a lot of things happening at the moment. And I also realized that it looks to me that we managed to bring together things that people really want, right? And all of a sudden, we see a lot of reaction for people. Yeah. So people want deals. That's what I realized. People definitely want deals. Depending where you're coming from, they want deal, and that's what we've been able to bring for them. And but I also realized that a lot of other people, the same time as well, may not be necessarily aware of those deals that we have on the table for them to use. So I thought, okay, let me first of all take this opportunity today to simply explain to you what are the different, opportunities we work in across at Renewables in Africa and how you can actually partner with that. Because I know a lot of you are looking for those opportunities, right? I could see that from the reaction I'm getting. I say, hey, let me explain that a little bit more for you. Take a session to explain it to you. What is that we bring to you? And maybe you may want a partner. Maybe you want to start grab one of those opportunities, and maybe you also want to tell us how you can help to actually expand it even more, because this is how we're going to change this continent. So stay tuned, guys. We have a great deal to talk about. Hello, welcome everybody. My name is Tony Chi. I am the founder of CEO of Renewables in Africa. What we do is relatively simple, and I know I'm looking quite smart today because I know I wanted to talk to you. I want to talk to you something very serious. Yeah, we raise awareness about renewables energy, in the continent, but also across the globe. And more specifically, if you are a project developer, if you are an EPC company, if you are an investor or a supplier looking to expand into Africa, you don't mean to tap into Africa, listen carefully. Because I promise you, you're going to find this section very, very interesting, this video. Yeah? So, why am I saying that? Simply because I believe strongly that we are able to 10x your business. We are able to show you how you can cut down in half your business development costs, right? And bring you the opportunity. How are we doing it? We're bringing you more visibility for you to connect with your target audience. How do we do that? We use our awareness packages. We are very good at doing that, and I can show you people we've worked with who are very happy about the work that we've done with them, and they can enjoy it at the moment. I simply want to do that for you today. Yeah. So, but as I say, today is a little bit of a special session, right? Because I thought I want to take time as well, maybe explain to you a little bit more what we have for opportunity at the moment on the table, and what actually I felt a little bit overwhelmed because he all of a sudden, because I was looking as well. I can tell you straight, yeah. I was looking at, we probably sending a number of emails in the week. Some of you may not like it. I apologize, but this is what it takes to get your attention, because that's what it's all about. I want to get you focused on the right thing, yeah, so that you can pay attention to that and you can tap into those opportunities we bring in for you. And then I realized that over the last few emails that we've sent, so I've literally spent days having to process them with my team respond, because we like to respond to everybody, right? That's one of our policy within the company. Spend days responding to them, yeah, and also looking at the obviously the click ratio, the open rate. So if you're in the industry, you probably understand what I mean. Like you see that they were like twice as high, or, or than our usual open and click rate. I was like, whoa, something is happening there. And like I say, I literally drained tired, but also excited because maybe finally we're now starting to really talk to people and bring to them what is that they want. And I say, let me then explain that to all the other people also. What is that we really bring at Renewables in Africa, and what we have at the table right now. Maybe you may want to engage. And if you don't want to engage, I absolutely don't understand that. And I apologize in advance. This video is not for you, right? But I just wanted to talk to people who say, hey, Tony, we want deals. We want to make things happen. We are an investor. We are developers. So we are professionals. We are companies. We are looking for deals here. Where are the deals? How can we make things happen? Yeah. I'm just saying, hey, okay, obviously we can't do everything at the same time, and there are many things that we're not touching because obviously we simply don't have the capability, the capacity to do it now, for now, right? But I just want to talk to you about those different opportunities. So definitely there are five key opportunities we're working on right now at the moment. And I can tell you, you can definitely tap into that. And some of you, if you're part of our mailing list, you would have seen that already. Or maybe if you'll be paying attention as well to the messages we'll be pushing across in different platforms as well, you would have seen that. But let's take a time just to have a look at that. Yeah, this can be a very simple video where I'm just talking to you, yeah, presenting this opportunity because I thought it was very important. And like I say, I wasn't really going to be doing it, but I thought, listen, Tony, it's also fair for you to properly explain what are the different opportunities. Yeah, because by default, what is that renewables in Africa? What is that we do? It's very simple. We actually helping you companies to get more visibility, more awareness about your product or service, but to who? To your target audience, so that they can actually notice you, they can come to you, and you can do business. And we're helping you with that, and we're very good at doing that. And I'm sure you've been seeing that already, right? So we organizing webinar sessions where we bring people in a room, your target audience, you can expose to them, you can talk to them. We organize, various other events, we have newsletters, we have podcasts, we have many things, yeah. That I believe you understand that very well. And we're very successful at doing it. So if you're interested by that, please, 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 so drop me an email, reach out to me, and I will be excited, delighted to help you because every company we can help, show them how they could be successful, which is a very simple method. Seems like nothing, but very effective. I'm very happy to do so. But that I believe that you understand a little bit more, right? But let me talk to you about those opportunities because I think it's important for me to mention that, right? Because we want to make sure that everybody is aware of it. What are those five opportunities I'm talking about? Which one do you like the best? Yeah, that's what I want to find out. So the very first opportunity that we have a number of investment opportunities at the moment where we're working with multiple developer teams. There's that project developer. They have projects in various countries. I can tell you at the moment, we had a project going on in GRC, which is a lot of people are interested by that. So literally up until this morning, yeah, I've been receiving email people wanting to engage. Yeah, so that's why simply because it's a large project, so multiple megawatts, yeah, multiple hundreds of megawatts, put it that way, and it's at ready to buy, so ready to go. So people are interested by that. Yes, we have the opportunity to work with projects like that, yeah, where we engage with the teams. So we advise them on different aspects, from both financial to technical level, and obviously we help them to bring the right partner, right, technical or financier. So we have these as well in Sierra Leone. We have another one in Guinea-Bissau. We have another one that we're talking about in Southern Africa. So they have deals. So that's the one aspect that we have, one type of opportunity that we have. That we actually work with a lot of project developers who are actually looking for various sort of financiers, investors, technical partners. So you can definitely reach out to us if this is one of the things that could be interesting. Yeah. And at the moment we have those deals that you're looking for. I know some of you struggle, to have deals that make sense. So we could help you bring that together. That I thought is important for you to understand. Yeah. And also if you are a project developer, you're looking for those investors, we could potentially help you as well. Yeah. So that's one type of deal that we have. So, what is the second type of deal that we have? I want to talk to you about. So, you heard me talking about IREX, right? International Renewable Energy Certificate. Yeah. And I've been really, really, really I make a lot of noise about it, really noisy talking about it, simply because I want you to realize that it's a great opportunity. Yeah. If you are an asset owner, renewable energy asset owner, or manager, a project developer, a project that already operating, I want to tell you that if you don't exploit, if you're not part of the IREC market, the International Renewable Energy Certificate, yeah, which work a little bit at carbon credit, but a little bit more simpler. carbon credits are definitely we can definitely help you as well. But let me talk about the IREC because it's a lot more immediate to me. Yeah. So and people will be asking me, okay, Tony, what kind of country are part of IREC? So let me just mention the African countries in Africa because not all the African countries are within the framework at the moment. Hopefully, it can change. But what we're talking about Egypt, we're talking about Ethiopia, we're talking about Ghana, we're talking about Kenya, we're talking about Mauritania, we're talking about Morocco, we're talking about Namibia, we're talking about Nigeria, we're talking about Somalia, we're talking about South Africa. I know one of my emails, I forgot about South Africa. South Africa definitely is the biggest market actually. South Sudan, so Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So if you are from this country, definitely you can participate into the IREC market because your country has signed up to the framework. And how do you participate? Definitely reach out to me. If you have an operating asset, I'm insisting on the operating asset, preferably sizable enough, right? We talk about megawatts. If it's not megawatts, you can still reach out because we have some players we working with, some partner working with who are actually happy to look at those smaller devices as well, provided we can actually group them into portfolio. So do engage with me because if you engage, we are more than happy to help you to register those devices to participate into the trade, right? So, and I can tell you that you have not a lot to do, so we take that on us, and we can help you to deal with that. And rest assured, as well, you don't have anything to spend there. Yeah, that's a great opportunity. So that's the second type of opportunity that we have for you, right? So what is the third? The third opportunity is one that I have announced recently, and maybe I need to be a little bit more noisy about that. So we've actually partnered with an organization, so which is called GVI, and the whole idea is to support startups in the continent of Africa who are looking for investors and partners, and also give them the opportunity to potentially tap into the European market, yeah, providing they have the right type of product. Yeah. So this is another opportunity because I know that a lot of the time people be saying, hey, yes, Tony, but you're always talking about opportunity for big guys, big project. I understand that. I understand it. So that's why we are also working to see how can we make sure that we bring opportunity to the smaller guys. And the GVI, partnership is one of it where they're looking at startups that are really bright, interesting, yeah. Obviously, help them to work on their business, on their companies, so that they can put together an application process to tap into some very interesting grants from the EU and also get the opportunity to obviously tap into the EU market, especially the region that is called DACH. I think it's Deutschland, which is Germany, Austria, Switzerland, there's Liechtenstein. I think that's one of those countries. I may have forgot one of those countries. Yeah, so you can tap into those market, and obviously because the part of the EU expand more. So obviously there's some condition attached to that. In the fact that, for example, your R&D force, which is because they're interested particularly in businesses, startup that bring, let's say, energy solution, because Europe is going through an energy crisis at the moment. We all know that. So if you're having an energy solution that is potentially very interesting as well for Europe, so you could be interesting for them. You can also tap into those trends. One of the conditions is to have half of your R&D workforce, which is actually based in Austria, but I think it's going to be a problem for many of you anyway. And yeah, so this is one of the opportunities. Obviously, there's condition attached. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that all of these opportunities are free of cost. Yeah, this one particularly is not free of cost. Obviously, there's a charge for that, but it's really really interesting if you have the right company to go there. Yeah, so that is the third opportunity that I have for you. Yeah, so that's actually the third that I have for you. Now, what is the fourth opportunity that I have for you? So end of last year, so we mentioned two opportunities. I'm going to jump to the fourth and the fifth. So the fourth one I want to talk to you about, it's an opportunity with a platform called PF Nexus. What is PF Nexus stand for? Well, PF Nexus, it's this platform that allow you to obviously they aggregating various deals from across the world, that's renewables energy. Yeah, so that you as an investor, you as a developer, you can go on the platform and find a lot of deals into many places in the country. Yeah, so That's similar, slightly similar to the first opportunity I mentioned to you. But what I'm saying to here is a lot more open. But we have an official partnership with them. So you dealing with us helps you first of all to have a subscription fee there at a lower cost compared to you going directly. But more important for me is just the fact that this is a place where you can go and you can find many deals, from across the world. And I know many of you are actually big companies, large companies. You operating, across the world, right? So the benefit of going there in one single place, so you'll be able to have access to that. So we have this partnership. Obviously, what did I would do for them? We want to make sure that there is a flow of good African project that will go there as well. So I just wanted to mention. So what is the benefit specific for you? Like I say, yeah, if you go there, because you're going to find some of the deal that we bring in from Africa there, but you also get a chance as well to explore broader, broader perspectives. So having deals from across the globe, and you may find it interesting. Yeah, so that is one thing that I wanted to mention. So what is the last and fifth deal that we have? Yeah, the last and fifth deal, it's uh, it's a partnership, not deal, partnership opportunity. The last fifth opportunity that we have, it's a partnership with an organization called Land for Good. What is Land for Good? So it's a crowd lending platform targeted at impact companies. So these are companies, they're not startup anymore, they're not obviously a huge company anymore, but they usually require capital in order for them to move the business into the next level. And these guys, they struggle to have access to local capital, or maybe local capital is way too expensive. So lend for goods is bring this crowdlending facility, which is using the crowd as impact investor in this case, and also offering you, I would say, a very affordable debt solutions that you could be using to grow your business. So they only work with intermediaries who are their representative, and we are actually officially one of them. So you can do that. And this is for any deal that looking between, I would say, $5,000 all the way to $200,000. So that's the bracket that we are. So as you could see, it's very much concerned small businesses. Again, that's another opportunity for some businesses. So if you're a small business, you have the DVI opportunity that I mentioned to you, giving you access to some grants, so investment from Europe if you meet certain condition, and you also have Lend for Good. So Lend for Good is a platform that Australian, we partner with them. But again, so this is what we see. And quite interestingly, on all those opportunities that I mentioned, we are busy engaging with them. Yeah, and we definitely have people interested in them. So now you understand why I barely consume uh, these days. But this is a good problem for me to have. Yeah, simply because we've been working so hard to get things to this level and for things to start to happen. So my message here for you is here: engage with us, make our life difficult in that sense, because I want to be able to bring more and more opportunity for you so that we can expand together. Yeah, if you also can help, that's great. So if you can support, if you can partner, we can explore that, but definitely tap into those opportunities. But again, like I say, so don't think that because it's a great opportunity, they necessarily order that free. No, obviously, never. Nobody said here that it was all free. But I'm just saying that here, opportunity that is worthy of your time, definitely your time, your money, and it's gonna allow you to grow your business and get at the end of the day what you want and give to Africa what Africa wants. Yeah. So that is what I wanted to take time to talk about. So I know I thought I was only going to speak for 5 minutes, but there we go. We're almost 20 minutes and I'm still talking. But I thought it was important for me to sort of explain again those five opportunities so that you know that you can engage. So the first one I mentioned, we have direct investment opportunity where we're dealing with a lot of project developers, multiple projects across the continent. Reach out to us because they're looking for partners, they're looking for investors, and we can get you connected with them. Definitely, yeah, we can talk, find the right condition. That's fine. The second one I talked about the IREC, International Renewable Energy Certificate. Definitely, if you're an asset owner, asset manager, talk about renewable energy here, engage because we can help you to get your device registered and to participate into the trade. Definitely. The third one that I mentioned to you is the DVI, where we're looking at working with startup here, promising startup that have, and let's say extraordinary energy solution that could be helpful as well for Europe. You have the opportunity to get some grants from Europe, some investment from Europe, and also part of the R&D in Europe and tap into the European market, right? And at the same time as well, grow your company. That's what we have. Fourth opportunity I talked about, it's the partnership with PF Nexus, which is this fantastic platform bringing together a lot of investment from across the globe, renewables energy. We feeding them with Africa deals, but for you to go there, you have a lot more exposure to the global world. So that's good to know. And obviously, by working with renewables in Africa, you get a chance as well to get a discount price looking at the subscription that they ask you to have. And the fifth model that I talked about is the Lend for Good, which is a crowd lending platform. Again, we're talking for startup here. Yeah, looking to grow impact companies, not startups, smaller companies. Yeah, let me correct that. PMEs. If you're a PME, so you're SME, not PME is in French. SME, and you're looking to grow your business. You're not a startup anymore, but you're in impact companies. You're looking for funding, especially debt side. Crowd lending is a nice facility that could be exploited. So here are the 5 opportunities that really keep me busy, and I'm enjoying it every second of it. And I want you to tap into that to participate so that we can grow this market. Yeah, hopefully it's very clear now. So if you like it, drop a message, and don't forget, I want you to like the video, to leave a comment, and to share with people that you want. Yeah, so that's what we do for you at Renewables in Africa. We work around the clock to make sure that we can get to our vision, which is to get Africa to a fully electrified place continent by 2040. Hey, maybe a dream, but that's what we're working toward, and also bring back power into Africa. So pleasure for me talking to you today. That's a little bit of a special Sunday talk with Tony, but I believe you will still have enjoyed it. Am I correct? Excellent, guys. So you have a beautiful day, and I see you definitely tomorrow for another one video. Hopefully you like when I'm looking smart. Take care, guys. Bye bye.